Farewell. Episode 8 of Sugar begins with Sugar finding Olivia in the basement of Ryan's house. Back at Sugar's house, Melanie gets a phone call and runs out. Sometime later, Olivia wakes up and sees Melanie, who wraps her up in a hug. Sugar seems relieved the case is over. But there's one loose end it seems as we see that Sugar stole a CD titled 44 from Ryan's house. Elsewhere, Miller gets pulled over by a traffic police officer. She checks his license and then suddenly shoots him dead. She then calls it in. Sugar heads to Ruby's place, who tells him they have to leave that same day. Inside is also Henry, and they discuss the bittersweetness of leaving. Henry gives Sugar a CD player, which the latter had asked for. Henry figures something about the case is still off. While driving, Sugar listens to the CD. He listens to Ryan talking about himself and killing a woman by hitting her with a hammer. Sugar then arrives at the Siegel house. He offers Margaret his condolences for David. He then meets Jonathan, who offers him a full-time position as the head of security. Sugar kindly declines. They talk about Olivia, and Jonathan says she hasn't said a word about what happened. He profusely thanks Sugar, who then gives Jonathan the compromising photos of Rachel, insinuating that Jonathan was the one who took them. Jonathan does admit they had an affair since Rachel was a lot like his wife, Lorraine. Until she got pregnant. Jonathan doesn't quite confirm it, but it seems Olivia is his daughter. Sugar gets back in his car. He sees Olivia and then recalls himself and his sister on a different planet in their alien forms. He then leaves to meet Ruby and the others, continuing Ryan's CD. He then leaves his dog with Melanie, who invites him in for a goodbye drink. She mentions his sister, and Sugar admits his sister was taken a long time ago and they never found her. After considering it for a few seconds, Sugar tells Melanie to take his hands. She does, and Sugar's eyes turn blue. Melanie tears up and then Sugar leaves, glad he showed Melanie who he really is even if he wasn't supposed to. Ruby calls Sugar and tells him the humans are hunting them down, so no one can learn about their pact with the politician. Sugar says he's on the way,